Some high schools are doing away with the class valedictorian. Can you believe it? So this is the last year a high school in Ohio.
Cabs.
You were late.
I know. She almost had to touch my arm.
I actually get that in there. Well, recognize one student as its valedictorian, and some schools here in Denver are also doing away with valedictorians, calling the practice of ranking students, quote, outdated. But some criticize the idea, saying it's unfair to the student who achieves the highest honor in their class. Erica, considering that your mom is an educator, Dr. Cobb, in the college format, what do you think where do you think she would lie here?
I'm not going to speak for my mother, but I would say that I'm not for this at all. I mean, you know, competition, people are, for some reason now it's seen as, you know, terrible because it's difficult on people's mental health. And I'm not going to say that in a light way because mental health is important. But the idea of having, like, competition also breeds success. Competition also breeds the ability to become better. And the idea that we would do is for valedictorian, are we going to do this for the MVP of the football team or the basketball team? Like, this is nonsense to me. I'm sorry.
Okay, so, and what's really funny is that our school did this from a long time ago. My high school, Georgetown Day School, has never had a valedictorian. And the reason is, I went to a very progressive, rigorous academic school, but the idea was to lose the competition aspect and the students of that grade vote every year for which kid they just wanted to hear speak, who had the best story.
So subjective, though.
And it could go most popular, which some people think it could do, but most of the time, it was someone who had the best story, with the best storytelling. And to me, it helped, but I completely see your point of view as, like, what if you're a swimmer that gets first place? You're not taking that down. And a lot of people who have written us right here on YouTube said, I worked really hard to be valedictorian and I beat out a lot of people because of that. So I'm kind of in the air here. I liked not having it, but I also see the point of competition.
And can I just speak for the 99%, the non-valedictorian percent? Like,
Don't say that to you casually, considering that you went to Brown.
I know, but I wasn't anywhere close to a valedictorian. And I think for the people that aren't anywhere close, like, you know, early, like 2 days in the freshman year, like, this ain't happening, buddy. Like, we're not like, we need to ban valedictorians. When our valedictorians spoke, we're like, oh yeah.
Same.
They never got less than an A+. Good for them. I want to hear what they had to say. I don't think, and also just for ranking in terms of how we're going to move forward as a society, we need to identify, okay, this person's really good at engineering. Let's move them towards a program that's good. They'll design engines for the shuttle. Like, we need to find.
But much like standardized testing, this can be seen as something that the grades are somewhat subjective and useless in terms of what we have.
It's not useless. It's the best way, no. But I mean, it is a
helps them get into universities too. I'm all for it. I'm with you. I was never close to becoming salutatorian or valedictorian, and I was so proud.
You were the valedictorian of your swim team, though.
Maybe.
You went, no, not maybe. You went to UCLA. You did.
But I'm with you too. Sorry, Tori.
No,
I think
I'm okay.
It's ridiculous. You got to have some competition.
I'm fine. I'm over here.